Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Chronus Arc on Nintendo Switch. So, this is Godless. It's really bustling. Of course, Godless is a big city. The kingdom of Godless used to be under the control of the wise King Manel. The kingdom has flourished because there are so many natural resources in the caves around here. Wow, you know so much, Sarna. I suppose so, but anyway, King Manel died while he was still young. You don't hear many good things about the current king. We're pretty sure that the chief of the knights is that Geppel guy, right? First of all, let's see what we can find out about him. Welcome to Godless. Nothing to do but... It's like a damn Walmart greeter, huh? After making purchases using mana, it's necessary to save the data. Oh, I have 0 data. Defeated 270. Looking for 200 defeated enemies in the 41. Yeah, sure, why not? Dungeons, equipment, supplies. Keys. Necessary to enter the ancient dungeons. Fury ring. Which gives the wearer 100% more experience. Stuff raises your stats. Class changes. Mana. It's gonna take a while, I see. It goes to the eShop. Oh, okay. I think that's all the DLC that I'd already bought, though. Yeah. Alright, good enough. I'm studying techniques. There are many different techniques, but personally I like the Geon techniques. They make magic apply to all enemies. Of course, those techniques do divide the power of the magic, though. In fact, with assistance magic and so on, even the accuracy is divided. You might be trying to cure an abnormal state or something like that, but it can get really difficult. That's why I try to use ring techniques along with Geon techniques. Ring techniques increase magic power, but they also increase accuracy that's been divided by Geon techniques. You should give this combination a try, you know? It's really something. Hello, have you come to Godless for sightseeing? Ah, I suppose if you were visiting for sightseeing, you wouldn't be here at the guild, would you? In the time of King Manel, the previous king, this kingdom was even more prosperous. They're talking shit about this current king. Godless is a pretty big city, you know. Loka knows nothing about politics or his kingdom, but those around him are all yes men. Ah, hopefully we didn't need that money I just stole. Gazlis is the place to shop. There's such a good range of items in the city like this. Let's see. Do I have a lot of those? I don't know if I do. I think I only have like one. Let's buy at least two of them. Gazlis is a bustling little place, don't you think? This kingdom was built up by the wise King Manel. You know the king? My mommy always says how useless he is. Weapons from Gazlis are so cool. You can tell they were made in a big city. It's strange to say, but with the king like the one we have now, we townspeople are more unified than we've ever been. Oh, good day. Have you come here for sightseeing? Geppel? He's the chief of the Knights of Gazlis. I can't believe he serves a king like ours. I was still just a kid, so I don't remember him so well, but the previous king of Gazlis was known as the Wise King. I do remember well he was such a gentle and kind person, though. You want to see Geppel? He's been working at Gazlis Castle since the time of the former king, King Manel. If you want to meet him, try the castle. Gazlis is the most fashionable town in all of these lands. It doesn't have such a long history, but is much better than all those old-fashioned kingdoms. King Loka's hobby is collecting treasure. It'd be better if he showed more of an interest in politics, though. Let's import all the stuff that I was using before. Yeah, sure. So, we meet again, young lad. How have you been? Oh, by the way, I have some more boost medals for you. Let's see. Great Sword, Power Lance, Magic Hammer, Flame Break, Ice Ring, Thunder Ring, Holy Ring, Poison Break, Paralysis Break, Silence Break. This kingdom of Goslis used to be ruled over by the wise King Manel. Everyone called King Manel wise, and he really was an excellent ruler. His son, King Loka, rules over the kingdom now. King Loka must have a hard time with such big shoes as his father's to fill. When you have a distinguished parent, you always end up being compared to that parent. It must be tough being compared to like that all the time. I'm glad my parents were just normal people. Both my parents are dead now, but I can still remember their kindly faces. They were bothersome parents, though. I envy you. I can't remember either of my parents' faces. Is that so? Anyway, I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. When we do, I'll have something else to give you. Do your best, young lad. My mom tells me I mustn't say this, but I think the king looks funny. Ooh, he even looks funny too. Jeez, man, these people are cruel. Thinking, forge all that stuff then? Here because we'd like to see Geppel. You've been sent from Kirby, haven't you? We've all heard about you. Please go in. King Loka is waiting for you. What's this? What is all this? Who could have heard from us about... who could they have heard about us from? Well... does it matter? We can see the Mohican guy. Yeah, but... come on, both of you. Let's go in before the gatekeeper changes his mind. Quick. Okay. Hey, Curl, don't push so hard. Nice to meet you, King Loka. We have come from the kingdom of Kiribay. I've heard everything from Geppel. You've come all the way here to steal my treasure, haven't you? What? Steal your treasure? No, we haven't. We're looking for someone called Teth. Ah, no more talk. Seize them! Wait, let us see Geppel. I have nothing to do with them. I'm working for Geppel. I can't believe we were captured like that. So, it was King Loka who was wanting the fragment. Then, what's more, I can't believe Curl is Geppel's underling. It's just too much to take in. It's so confusing. I've just had a thought. Even before we came across Geppel in Zedesia Cave, I wonder if he'd already realized we were following him in search of Master Teth and the fragment. And I wonder if he used Curl to lure us to Goslis, so that he could capture us. We were trying to get the fragment back after all. We must have been pretty annoying to him. You know, we haven't got time for this. Are the fragments really so enticing that someone would go this far to get their hands on them? All I know is that the fragments have power to return material to a previous state. That's the time rewinding, isn't it? I wonder if Geppel or Loka have something that they really want mending. I promised to bring those two, and I have. Now tell me about my daddy. Ah, your father is a colleague of mine. Just the same as I am. He's trying to get his hands on the Chronus Fragments. The Chronus Fragments that have been scattered across the world. Where is he now? We have to work in secret. I can't tell you where he is. You're so mean. It's not a question of being mean. Ever since I became a star and was able to perform in many different towns, I've been looking for my daddy all the time. Come on, you can tell me where he is. Don't be so mean. Shut up. Your father will be back once his work's complete. But if you really want to see him as soon as you can, you do have one option. Find the fragments. She's pretty easy to manipulate. You do deserve praise for bringing those two kids here, though. Anyway, do your best. Why were Loka and Sarna following you? I haven't a clue. Loka was asking where his master was. Ah, be quiet. These kids are after the king's treasure. They'll both be executed, so what does it matter? Forget about it, will you? Loka, do you remember the Hura Festival 10 years ago? Not that well. I dream about it sometimes, but then I forget almost everything when I wake up. I just remember being attacked by monsters and being so afraid. All I remember is being injured so badly, but I do get the feeling that Teth helped me back then. We need to get out of here and find Master Teth as quick as we can. Do you want me to open this for you? Curl, you had us well fooled back then. So, you're one of Geppel's underlings, are you? No, I'm no underling of that Mohican guy. That was just something I made up. Something you made up? Think about it. If I'd been thrown in jail with you, who'd have come to rescue us? I really don't understand you. Who's the real you? I begin to understand everything. All that about coming with us because you wanted to talk to Geppel about something. That was all a lie, wasn't it? No, there really was something I wanted to see the Mohican guy about. He knows where my daddy is. I want to find my daddy. Is your father missing? Yes, he is. He's been missing before I was born. But he left a letter. He might still be alive, too. Back then, I thought that if all three of us were captured, I wouldn't be able to look for my daddy. So I told the lie on the spur of the moment. But when we were coming to Gossel's castle, you were really forceful. You almost shoved us inside. What was that all about? I wanted to see the Mohican guy as soon as I could. Anyway, why are you asking so many questions? I came to help you, you know. I know you did. You're right. We have been doubting you too much. If you hadn't escaped, we'd be in a hopeless situation right now. Loka's right. Sorry for doubting you like that when you came to help us. Oh, don't worry about it. If you two will go with me to look for the Mohican guy, then that's good enough for me. No problem. We need to find some information about Teth, too. We'll go with you to look for Geppel. The Mohican guy said he was collecting the Chronus Fragments. So if we go after the fragments, we should get to him, I think. Fragments. We've had a fragment stolen from our homeland, too. I'd like to get it back. Let's start by going to King Milka and having him give back the fragment from Kiribati. That makes no sense. Why would you go back there? I guess you're kids. You're dumb. Loka. What? How'd you manage to escape from my prison? Ah, I see. That little dwarf there got you out, did she? What are you talking about? What was the treasure you were afraid we might steal? The Chronus Fragment? The Chronus Fragment? All of my treasure, including that. Are you trying to say that you've still not given up on trying to get my treasure? Don't mess about. You were the one who stole our fragment in the first place, right? I've got no idea what you're talking about. I don't know anything about anybody stealing stuff. You're still playing dumb, are you? You really are outrageous. You really have a cheek calling yourself king. I have a cheek calling myself king? Even so, I am still the king. Even though I am outrageous, I'm still the king of Gosselus, and that's not going to change. I ride a white horse, I love treasure, and I get rid of anyone who crosses me. This saber of mine has been passed down through generations. Prepare to meet your doom by its dancing slashes. All grovel at my feet. Get ready to fight. I'm gonna fight this guy. Wait a minute. I'm not going to give you the treasure, but how about we agree to say I lost? That's not fair. Give us back the Chronus Fragment you stole from Kiribati. I really don't know about that. I've not stolen anything from Kiribati. Your henchman Geppel stole it from our kingdom. Geppel? Hey, bring Geppel here. Excuse me, sire. Not long ago, Geppel headed to the Leviathan Cave with some men none of us had seen before. What? Leviathan Cave is where my father hid his fragment before he passed away. So, is Geppel planning to steal even my fragment then? So, it's not you trying to gather the fragments then? Me? The fragments? I'm gathering treasure. I won't deny that. But what would be the point of collecting more than one of the same thing? So you're saying that Geppel is collecting the fragments on his own? It would seem so. In any case, my fragment is my fragment. He's trying to steal that. I'll never forgive him. Anyway, let's go after him. We need to make him give us back the fragment from Kiribati. Good idea. You lot, go and capture that scoundrel who's betrayed me. Go, immediately. I'm not going if it's for him. I'm not going if it's for him. It's not for King Loka, it's for us. Come on, let's go. Geppel headed to the Leviathan Cave just now. He was with a man I didn't recognize. So we meet again, young lad. How have you been? Oh, by the way, I have more boost manuals for you. Some plate mail, steel dress, gothic room. I wonder whose mention this could be. There are all sorts of luxurious looking things all over the place. I could live a very contented life here. Mind you, the puzzles are as difficult as you might expect in a place like this. You'll need to look very carefully to see which switches operate which puzzles. Anyway, I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. When we do, I'll have something else to give you. Do your best, young lad. So, so much damage. It's like I'm almost on the brink of death in this game. Jeez! Man, what kind of armor do you have in this game? I hate the fact that you can't pull stuff. You can only push it. else here. Where the hell am I going? What? You followed me even this far? I told you already, I've got not got time to be messing around with you lot. Where's Master Teth? We want the Chronus Fragment you stole from Kiribati. Hey, don't yell like that. Don't yell like that all of a sudden. You're trying to give me a heart attack? Zars, you know what to do from here. Get rid of these dwarves. These 3 dwarves. Geppel, wait! Technically, the Twin Slash could do more. It's really close between those two. The man with the mask. For real? No, it's nothing. I wonder where Geppel's hiding. He's already gone farther into the cave. I don't like it here. This path is all wobbly. You can wait here if you want. No, that'd be even worse. Come on, let's go find that Geppel. a sec. Gem. So we meet again, young lad. How have you been? Oh, by the way, I have some boost moves for you. Let's see. Ice Sword, Ice Lance, Frozen Hammer, an Ice Guard, Frozen Fist, Frozen Cloak. It's cool and pleasant here, isn't it? But the places to step are too far apart and it's really difficult to move around. I got here by swimming. Are there any other ways to get across, though, I wonder? Something used to get across. It would need to be something that reaches a long way. What's more, the route itself was complicated. You need to think very carefully about where to cross to. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. When we do, I'll have something else to give you. Do your best, young lad. Techniques to reduce MP used by magic. Oh, I'm getting paralyzed all the time. Huh, they're pretty smart too. Once they paralyze someone, they just attack that one person. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Chronus Arc on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.